My League 2 table predictions. Plenty of time left in the window, so a lot can change, but you've got to get those predictions confirmed before the season starts. Starting off in bottom position, Newport County for me. They finished 22nd last year. I think they've had a really poor window, and this season's going to be tough. And going down with them, in my opinion, Cheltenham Town. I really worry for Cheltenham. They conceded a lot of goals last season, and they haven't really added too much to their squad. In 22nd, I've got Accrington Stanley. I think it'll be a really close relegation battle this year. I think Accrington will just about survive. They've got little bits of quality in their team that I think will just about keep their head above water. Similar to Harrogate Town, for me, they've actually had a really decent window. Simon Weaver's a fantastic manager. Harrogate Town are always predicted to go down. They've stayed in the division 5 years in a row. I do think they'll slowly creep a little bit further this year though. In 20th, and to surprise some people, I've got Walsall. Harrison Burke is a good signing, but they have lost a few key players. There's already a tricky feel around the club, and if they start poorly, it could get quite bad. Crewe Alexandra in 19th, I think they've been thoroughly underwhelming in their window. Barrow included in at 18th. Barrow always solid at home, and that will keep them mid-table. 17th, I've got Crawley Town. They've just offloaded so many different players. I think the second half of the season will be strong for them. 16th, I've got Cambridge United, and that's despite the Mpanzu signing. Neil Harris is a solid manager, but there's just something a little bit wrong with Cambridge in my opinion. I don't think they'll score enough goals, and they'll stay mid-table. I've got Shrewsbury Town in 15th. Look, their signings have been very, very good. Tom Anderson, Will Boyle. Again, there's just something a little bit sour at the club at the moment. I think they lack some real pace as well. Notts County in at 14th, a rebuild season for them. Lost a few key players. Next season will be their season. Fleetwood Town in at 13th. Barnet at 12th, I think they'll be more than fine. Good squad. 11th, I've got Bromley. I think that will also be dependent on Michael Cheek staying. I've got Gills in at 10th. I just don't think we've got enough quality to hit the playoffs. Salford City in at 9th. Salford have got enough money and they're always in and around it. I just think the thing they're missing is that big fan base like your Bradford. Like Oldham Athletic in at 8th. I think they made some really good signings. They're a big club. They've got a great fan base who will pull them over the line. I just think they'll miss out on the playoffs. Into the playoffs, Grimsby Town. Good squad. They have lost Denver Hume, but they've replaced him with Jaden Sweeney. I think their home form will be really good this year. Got Swindon Town in at 6th. I think they'll be one of the most exciting teams in the league. I don't know if that would be enough for automatics. But watch out for Botan. I mean, he looks quality. Colchester United in at 5th. Similar to Grimsby, they've been knocking on the door. This year's their year. Tranmere Rovers in at 4th. I thought their squad was already fantastic. They've had some really good signings. Changed their style of play. Brought in a lot of experience. Bristol Rovers, the first of the automatic promotion teams. Really impressive signings. Big club. I think they'll bounce back straight away. Chesterfield will also go one further into the automatics after finishing playoffs last season. I see no other way that MK Dons don't win this league. Too much money, too much quality.